This detail changes everything for the Chicago Bears as we have two main points that are necessary for the Bears to take home a win on Monday Night Football against the Vikings. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Dylan Guinzy on Bears Digest here. If you have not subscribed already, please do so. It looks like 67.5% of you have not done so. Guys, we are just 3 days away from week one. Monday Night Football on ESPN against the Minnesota Vikings. Could not be more excited for this game. Today we have two items that we are discussing, two main points that are going to be necessary to succeed and take home this win in week one. We are also discussing a little bit of game prediction and score prediction, so just a little hint there. First things first, everybody down below in the comments, I want to see your score prediction for Monday night's game against the Minnesota Vikings. If you do hit that score correct, you'll get a DM from me and you're going to get something out of this. There's going to be a little prize intact for the exact score winner of this game. Obviously, you need the right winning team. So drop your score predictions down below. If you do get that right, I will be reaching out to all of you that do get that correct, and we'll get something squared away prize-wise. So let me know down below what you guys think as for score predictions on Monday night. So let's hop right into this, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get off here to this Jeremy Fowler report, ESPN reporter, that he just released yesterday. So this is in regards to Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams and the plan for Monday. Now that we're past the preseason, watch for the Bears to flash some creativity to maximize quarterback Caleb Williams. My sense from people in Chicago is that while head coach Ben Johnson would coach Williams relentlessly on the basics throughout camp, they would eventually play to Williams' strengths, utilizing his mobility and off-platform throwing as an off-script playmaker. Bears fans could see more of that in the regular season. Guys, this is massive. The first point and the first takeaway that is necessary to win this game and most games this year is Caleb Williams and his play. And Caleb Williams and his connection with the rest of the offense and Ben Johnson. So that is point number one. And this detail here is an awesome breakthrough for us because this is what Ben Johnson has been saying this whole time. It's that he's going to be drinking through a fire hose early off in training camp and in the preseason. We're going to throw a bunch at him, and then we're going to pare down what he does best within this offense, and we're going to utilize his strengths to make sure that we are in the best position to have a successful offense and to win games. This is massive. Utilizing his off-script playmaking ability and the off-platform throwing, weird arm angles, all of that stuff is huge. Not a lot of quarterbacks, maybe 5 at most, can do things like that, right, in the NFL. So utilizing that is giving no preparation for defenses. There's no way for them to prepare for certain things. We have not had coaches like this in the past that have instilled all of the strengths that our quarterbacks have with them and taken that into the game plan every week. So this is an awesome breakthrough, and this is necessity one, is Caleb Williams' play in the pocket, in structure, and these off-platform plays that he is great with, but utilizing these in different areas of the game and when you need them, right? If it's 3rd and long, yeah, go out and do this off-script stuff. Make something happen. If you take a sack on 3rd and long, guess what? It doesn't matter. You're punting anyways. So that's huge, right? Let him do these things, but also in structure within these early downs, let's get plays that work and that they're comfortable with to succeed in this offense. So necessity one, guys, it is Caleb and Ben working together and Caleb performing well with this scheme and what Ben Johnson wants him to do. We have to put trust in Ben, and Caleb does as well, which it looks like he has done so far. The next thing for Monday night's game that is a necessity is this man right here, DeAndre Swift. I know that we have had conversations all offseason about DeAndre Swift adding to this running back room. He's not good enough, things like that. Well, now the season is here, and he is the guy. He is the running back one. He is getting the lion's share of carries. He is going to be out there on most of the 3rd down plays as well. He is going to be a massive, massive piece to be successful on Monday and take home this win. The yards per carry needs to be efficient. It needs to be good. His vision has to be good in between the tackles and running up the middle, something that has kind of been lacking in the past. And his pass blocking needs to be there, and he has to be able to catch the ball out of the backfield as well. He needs to be a check down option for Caleb Williams, and he is a playmaker when the ball is in his hands. So let's get him the ball in his hands, and he's going to do so. So DeAndre Swift's success is paramount for this game on Monday night. Because the main thing with Brian Flores and the defensive coordinator over at the Vikings is he pressures 50% of the time or more, especially on Caleb. He blitzes half the time. So with that, we need to be able to have a stout run game so we can run in the face of the blitz. And we also need reliable check down options that can make plays with their feet after the ball is in their hands. DeAndre Swift can be that guy. He has to be that guy for us to win this game. If we're going out there and he starts the game with 5 carries for 9 yards and he's getting stuffed in the backfield every time and his yards per carry isn't high and the run game isn't successful, it's going to be an issue. It is going to be an uphill battle from that point forward to win this game. So DeAndre Swift is paramount to be successful and to win this game on Monday night. This is some of his stats from last year. 17 full games, played the full season. Reliable health-wise there. 253 rush attempts, did have 6 touchdowns, 1,345 all-purpose yards. That yards per attempt is 3.8. For reference there, that would be just about last in the league in terms of yards per carry as a team. Himself, he would need to be at that 4.2 to 4.4 mark, in my opinion, which is where Ben Johnson's offense was as a whole last year in yards per carry, and they were amongst the top of the league in rushing. So he needs to have that. I think with the interior offensive line, it's going to be in a better spot, but it is up to him to take initiative, have good vision, hit the holes hard, and get those yards per carry up and fall forward on his runs as well. So 3.8 yards per attempt needs to get better. Yards per game, 79.1. That's fine. I think that's just about normal. We'd like to have a couple over 100 as well again this year. But in the game on Monday, I think it's less important about the total yards and more about his efficiency with every carry and catch that he does get. 42 receptions last year. I expect that number to be the same or more this year. We saw DeAndre Swift have his career best year in receiving out of the backfield when he was with Ben Johnson at the Lions last time. First downs, 55. Longest rush, 56. Of course, those don't matter in terms of Monday. But going back to that point, DeAndre Swift is going to be the guy that is paramount in the run game for the Bears all year. There was no additions made other than, drafting the rookie Kyle Monungai. There was no trades that happened for more running backs and more depth there. So DeAndre needs to be the guy. If they're putting that proof in him, they're putting that, respect on his name on this team and being the running back 1 for the year, cool. I'm in. Let's see it. But it's got to be there on Monday. So necessity 1, Caleb and Ben being on the same page and Caleb performing well. That's going to be a consistency theme throughout the year. And DeAndre Swift getting that yards per carry up and being efficient in the run and the check down game, or potentially the screen game as well. And design passes to him out of the backfield. So those are the 2 necessities to the game. Now, we're going to get to a little bit of score prediction. If I am asking you guys to get your score predictions out there, I also got to do the same, right? So my official score prediction, as of right now, Friday, September 5th, for the game on Monday, I am planning on having at least one of Jaylon Johnson or TJ Edwards out of the game. With that being said, I do have Vikings on top 23-17. I am in the boat of wanting to see this team show it on the field. Now, if these 2 necessities that I mentioned and these 2 details hit, Caleb plays very well and DeAndre Swift hits as well, I think they have a chance to win this game. And I think they will win this game. With that being said, I need to see it on the field first. I need to see that proof. I don't want to drink all the Kool-Aid before the season is officially here. So I'm going to predict a Vikings 23-17 win. I want to hear what you guys think down below. Again, if you guys get it right, whoever gets it right, you'll get a DM from me. Regarding that, you do have to be a subscriber to the channel. and make sure that you are commenting with that account that is subscribed. So let me know down below your score predictions. Whoever hits it right on the nail, I will be reaching out with a little prize on that. So thank you guys for joining once again. We are that much closer to week 1 against the Vikings. And as always, bear down.